Matt, thank you. A Norton man convicted of brutally assaulting his stepmother and killing his father in Taunton is sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Gary Bergentim was convicted on first-degree murder and armed assault with intent to murder charges earlier this week after a 5-day trial. 12 News reporter Alexandra Leslie was in the courtroom today for his sentencing and has more details about the case, plus reaction from the district attorney.
It was a Sunday morning 2 years ago when the Bergentim family's lives changed forever. Prosecutors say Gary Bergentim walked into his father and stepmother's home in Taunton intending to cause harm. In a matter of hours, a Fall River Superior Court jury came to the conclusion Gary Bergentim was guilty of first-degree murder and armed assault with intent to murder.
What was stolen from me on February 7, 2021 was love, my best friend, in my entire world.
That's the voice of Assistant District Attorney Michael Scott reading this letter written by Lucia Bergentim.
It has been 823 days since I last saw my husband.
Lucia is the widow of George Bergentim and survivor of her stepson Gary's brutal attack at their Taunton home.
When all the people who are connected to the family impacted by this.
Gary Bergentim had driven to his father and stepmother's Cohannet Street home in Taunton on a snowy Sunday morning. He made small talk with his stepmother, waiting for his father to return home, then watched TV with him before suddenly turning violent. Making chicken soup in the kitchen, Lucia hears her husband yell to run for her life. She tries to stop the attack, but Gary turns the knife on her.
He ran back to the car and took off and ended up in Norton trying to evade the police. So there was behavior suggesting, I think his lawyer acknowledged, he knew what he did was wrong.
The DA said Gary Bergentim's mental health was brought into question during the trial. He's currently being held at Bridgewater State Hospital. The DA said he felt it could be appropriate to continue holding him in some sort of psychiatric facility. Reporting in Fall River, Alexandra Leslie, 12 News.
A Norton man who killed his father and attacked his stepmother is going to prison and won't be getting out. A judge sentenced 38-year-old Gary Bergentim today to life without parole. 12 News reporter Alexandra Leslie was in the Fall River courtroom as the sentence was handed down.
The Bristol County DA's office told us this was a relatively quick trial. After hearing about how Gary Bergentim killed his father and brutally attacked his stepmother, jurors came to a verdict within just hours. On Super Bowl Sunday 2 years ago, the lives of the Bergentim family changed forever.
The young man who appeared to be troubled, but got to the point where he murdered his own father and tried to kill his stepmother.
After a quick deliberation earlier this week, a jury found Gary Bergentim guilty of first-degree murder and armed assault with intent to murder for those acts back in February 2021. Prosecutors say he stopped into his father and stepmother's Taunton home unannounced and hid a knife while he waited for his father, George Bergentim, to come home.
Shortly thereafter, there's an interaction with the father who comments to him something to the effect, "You don't look good," and then he brutally assaults him and kills him. The motivation, when you say it's unclear, he had some simmering grievance with the father.
George died 3 days later after her son stabbed him a dozen times. He stabbed his stepmother, Lucia, 6 times. Though she survived, she wrote in her victim impact statement, read aloud by a state prosecutor, that her life will never be the same, both financially, physically, and emotionally.
Now, as I go through the worst time in my life, the person whose passion, intelligence, and strength got me through all my trials is no longer there to help me with this struggle.
In addition to the life sentence, Gary Bergentim received 15 to 20 years for the assault charge on his stepmother. He's currently being held at Bridgewater State Hospital. The facility he'll be transferred to is pending. Reporting in Fall River, Alexandra Leslie, 12 News.